When you said you wanted to hang Friday night, I didn't think you meant hang shelves for Star Wars toys.
Those are not toys, they're action figures.
With all that stuff, I don't figure you'll be getting much action at all.
It's not that bad.
There are more Star Wars figures in your room than on Disney Plus. What do we do now?
I want you to help me contact someone.
The pizza guy?
I don't have a pizza guy.
That's the name of a delivery place I passed on the way here. I passed a billboard and I took a picture.
I've got a letter.
It'll be quicker to call.
We will, I promise. Can you show yours first?
Sure, sorry. It's just that I've had an intense craving all day. Arranging intergalactic figures must make me want Italian food, like a Jabba the Hutt, Pizza Hut kind of thing. So what's up?
A guy named Artie lived here before me. I got this apartment and he died.
You didn't kill him to get it, did you?
It was an accident.
That's what you led the police to believe anyway.
I wasn't there when it happened.
You hired a hitman?
He was home alone. Something fell on his head.
So it was a booby trap.
Can you be serious for a moment?
Fine. Let me read your confession. Wait, Home Alone? Here? Artie died here?
A ceiling fan fell on him.
Why would you put your couch right under it?
That's not the same fan.
Of course not. The real one is wedged in the head of a dead guy.
Relax. The odds of a ceiling fan killing a second person in the same apartment are a zillion to one.
Since the guy's sitting safely way over there.
Fine. Switch places. So, where were we?
We were talking about a guy you may or may not have murdered. And we weren't getting close to pizza.
Read this and we'll order something.
Each visit from you puts a smile on my face. You make this apartment a much brighter place. Thank you.
What? No, I didn't write that. I found it. Artie led me to it.
You saw his ghost?
I woke up to a noise in the middle of the night, dropped my phone checking the time, and found that letter wedged in the baseboard behind the bed.
Not exactly Marley visits Scrooge, is it?
Maybe not, but Artie's communicating from beyond the grave, I'm sure of it.
You think he wants you to avenge his death by murdering the guy who installed the ceiling fan?
I think he wants me to find the person who is supposed to get that letter.
Not as cool. Less dangerous, though. And it'll get us to pizza faster. Would have been easier if he'd actually written a name.
That's why I want to contact him to see if he'll tell us.
You want to hold a seance?
We ask one question, we sit very quiet, and we listen for a voice in our heads.
I can hear a voice already. It says, "This is stupid."
Help me out, will you? I have to live here alone.
With 1,000 Star Wars toys?
And the spirit of a dead guy who's trying to keep me up at night. I want to help him so he and I can both rest in peace. I'm going to turn off the lights and make it more inviting.
The ceiling fan too?
It can't hurt.
Artie may beg to differ.
Spear of Artie, we mean no harm. You're here to assist. With your unfinished task, to whom shall we deliver your letter? Give us a name.
And an address and a stamp.
Shh. Are you getting an image?
I actually am.
Is it a pizza?
No! It's 2 pizzas and breadsticks.
Can we give it one more minute? Please!
Sure, I'll make a side salad.
Let's help Artie. Who gets your letter? Give us a sign. Did you hear something?
Besides my stomach roaring,
There was a noise in the bedroom.
I'll call the pizza guy to come investigate.
Princess Leia fell off the shelf. You know what that means?
She deserted Han, and he's literally solo.
It means Artie responded. This was his sign. We just need to figure out what it means.
You know what will help?
My encyclopedic knowledge of the Star Wars universe, both canon and legends?
I was gonna say pizza, but your stuff will be handy too. There's no chance he was actually writing to Carrie Fisher, right?
It was someone who visited often.
Well, I'm out of ideas. Large pepperoni okay with you?
He was writing to someone who was a princess?
I'd like to place an order for delivery, please.
A senator?
Shallow Valley Heights, apartment 1C.
A general?
What do you mean by the usual?
The supreme commander of the resistance.
I don't think that's it. Excuse me? Artie, no, he doesn't live here anymore.
He was writing to someone who was separated at birth from her twin brother?
Just a large pepperoni, please.
Only to meet him again after she was kidnapped by a masked villain who turned out to be her father.
Really? Really? Thanks.
I give up. I don't think this sign was enough.
Combined with the other sign, it's perfect.
What other sign?
This one I took off the pizza guy billboard. Seems Artie used to order from them weekly. The delivery driver's on the way. Her name is Leah.
All right, give it up for Stuti and Alvin, or should I say Ben and Toby? Give them a virtual hand clap and maybe a few slices of pizza for that excellent performance. Now, this upcoming acting duo always exceeds expectations every time I've watched the skit in rehearsal. Please enjoy Great Expectations.
I know, Mom. I shouldn't have chosen a roommate from Craigslist. It'll be fine. Eventually. Dawn went out tonight, and I am curling up with a good book. Love you too.
What a night.
It's only 7:20.
Short night, long story. It would only make sense if you understood my crippling fear of woodpeckers. It all started when I was 11 and this kid named Tico slingshotted my training bra into a tree near the roller rink.
You know, this story can probably wait till another time. Heat up the soup I left in the fridge and get a good night's rest. You'll feel better.
Sounds great, thanks. Too tired to cook, too hyped to sleep. Want to play a game?
How about who can read the quietest? Go.
I'm done. You win. What's the book? Great Expectations? My English teacher assigned that in high school. 12th grade, spring break.
Did you enjoy it?
It was awesome. Killer condo, all-night parties, third runner-up, and a blindfolded shuffleboard torn. Oh, you mean the book? I planned to read it while I tan, but I ended up using it as a coaster for my sunrise surprise instead. It's orange juice and tequila. We should try one together sometime. I got this special recipe from this one-eyed Hawaiian woman I met in an abandoned mall.
You know, you should really go write these stories down.
I hate writing. Actually, I had a great expectations essay due the week after spring break. I met a guy dressed as a leprechaun at a St. Patrick's Day party who wrote it for me. I scored pretty well.
Oh, what did you get?
Oh, a hickey and oh, you mean as a grade? To be honest, the end of senior year was kind of a blur. Finding a leprechaun isn't always lucky. That's a story for another time, though.
At least you've got stories. Mine all come from recommended reading lists. I hoped to loosen up when I started college, but here I am. Same me, same hobby, same books.
Same books? You're reading that over again?
I was trying to. I like what this book says about life, how it makes me feel.
It's like Sliding Doors. The movie by Gwyneth Paltrow. She goes through a door, but there's another version of her that doesn't, and her life ends up going two totally different ways. I like what it says about life and how it makes me feel.
We should watch it together sometime. I love Gwyneth. I've got a copy of Emma with her photo on the cover. Emma by Jane Austen.
I need to read more books, or a book. This is why you're in college and I'm interrupting. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'll let you get back to reading or get started, restarted.
No, stay. This is nice. Young Pip will just have to wait.
What's a pip?
The name of the main character. Did you ever even take the book out from under your sunrise surprise?
Once, just fought a demon bumblebee that attacked during a seance where we summoned the spirit of a dead pirate.
Ooh, you have a ghost story?
2 if you count the leprechaun.
The leprechaun ghosted you.
After I skipped school for weeks to hang out with him. Fun fact, spend most of your time chasing love on a college campus and it's a heck of a lot harder to graduate high school. He bailed on me, I bailed on my exams. It was an epic fail on multiple fronts.
Wow, I'm sorry.
I could have still graduated with summer classes. I made it to the front of school that day before my friends honked at me from the parking lot ready to road trip to a music festival in California.
Your own sliding doors situation.
Exactly.
And you went?
West.
So you didn't get your high school diploma?
I got a t-shirt, a tattoo, and an ankle injury escaping over a wall when I was spotted swimming in a private pool that may or may not have belonged to a very Ethan Hawke.
You really should write these stories down.
Not gonna happen, but I will spill the deets if you want to turn them into a novel. We can split the profits 50-50, if that's an even split. Like I said, no diploma.
You know, you could take online courses or get a GED. I'd be happy to help you study if you want.
That would be awesome. Of course, I'd have to check out your tutoring skills first. Tell me about this book in case it's something I might actually like.
It's simple, really. A kid finds love, which doesn't work out, grows up to have a different life than originally planned, and finds kindness in an unexpected place.
Nope, wouldn't relate to that at all.
Dickens actually wrote 2 endings that go in totally different directions. This copy has both.
Fine. I'll read it when you're ready to pass it on. Want to see if Sliding Doors is streaming anywhere?
Only if you share the cheese puffs. I'll be right back.
No sliding doors.
Anything else with Gwyneth Paltrow?
Oh my gosh, great expectations.
Ethan Hawke's in that too.
My old nemesis. We meet again. Hey, I thought you didn't allow drinks in here.
New rules. It's a sunrise surprise.
You had tequila?
No, just really old orange juice. Surprise!
No worries. Just because your great expectations turn out differently than planned doesn't mean they can't still be awesome.
Well said.
Well taught.
Here. You're going to need your coaster. Cheers.
That was excellent. Virtual hand clap for Ani and Tisha. I see the beginnings of a beautiful friendship between those two roommates. Emma's learned to never judge a book by its cover. Don's been inspired to finish school, and hopefully Emma has realized that being a bartender isn't her calling. Now, this next skit might make you all want to put down your phones and other mobile devices for a little while, lest you get sucked into the twilight zone too. Sit back and relax for what's happening.
Pretty cool episode, right?
I don't know. This show's a little dark for me.
It's called Black Mirror. It's supposed to be dark.
Nice touch, flickering the lights to try and make it spookier.
Wasn't me. The whole third floor has faulty wiring. I don't get why you don't like this show.
Every episode is the same. Someone invents technology, someone gets obsessed with it, someone gets killed.
But it makes you think, doesn't it?
It makes me think I'd rather watch The Twilight Zone.
Whatever. I saw you looking tense when it showed those bees attacking through the bathroom vent.
That's when we ran out of cheese puffs, and I realized there was still 30 minutes left.
I'll get more snacks before the next episode. Let's try the Black Mirror app first.
I don't have the Black Mirror app.
Sure you do. It automatically downloads when you watch an episode.
What the? I don't want...
Relax. Just try it. So you open it here, and then the mirror frame will appear, and then you press the button. It'll show you what you look like 2 minutes from now.
Like a Snapchat filter?
Way cooler. The Black Mirror app shows what your face will look like in 2 minutes.
It takes a picture of the future?
It's not a picture. It's a facial composite. It scans your photos, texts, and browsing history to predict what you'll... Look! Your image is appearing. And...
It's me, with my eyes closed. The app's as exciting as the show.
I wonder why your eyes are closed.
Maybe I'm asleep.
Why would you fall asleep in the next 2 minutes?
You probably start another episode.
I'm trying mine.
This is a total waste of... Hey, this stupid app is draining my battery. I'm deleting it.
You can't delete it until the 2 minutes are up. It'll beep when your timer gets to 0. Oh! Here comes mine. Yikes.
You look like a howler monkey.
Am I yawning? Singing? Having a root canal?
Disgusting. Now you know why I shut my eyes.
You shut your eyes first. I open my mouth afterward. Maybe you do fall asleep, and I yell at you to wake up. It's kind of fun waiting to see, right?
I am bursting with anticipation. Wait, no, those are hunger pains. Fix the lights, I'll get the snacks. A renegade cheese puff. At least I won't starve on my way to the kitchen.
I'm figuring these pictures out even if it kills me.
Careful, it just might.
Scoff all you want. Technology's not dangerous. This app is trying to tell me something. No. You're the one who closes your eyes. I open my mouth. Wait. Are you choking? You choke to death so your eyes are closed. I see your corpse and I scream. The app is working. Relax. Your timer's got like 30 seconds left. Of course, you could die before then. Ooh, maybe you die with your eyes open and I close them in a noble gesture. Fine, I'll do that noble gesture instead. You okay?
I was almost killed by a cheese puff.
And you were all paranoid about the app.
Oh God, please make him stop talking about the app.
That was your timer? Your eyes are closed.
That was a coincidence.
It was an accurate prediction. Technology worked and no one got hurt. Do 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 do.
Someone's about to get hurt.
Crud! My battery's drained to 1%, and I've got like 10 seconds left on my timer. I'll die if I miss this. Whoa! This is awesome!
Shocking. Do 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 do.
Right, give it up for Stuti and Tisha. A round of virtual applause, please, for a literally electrifying performance. We sure hope you're having as much fun as we are. And now it is time for our finale, a joy-filled romantic comedy. Our next skit is Box of Joy. Please remember to remain online to give the cast a final hand clap when the performance is over. And then I will give the okay for all of you to unmute yourselves and to ask the cast questions. You can also just type your questions in the chat if you're more comfortable doing that. But let's go on with the next skit.
Tess? I didn't expect.
So, this is your place, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna invite you over this weekend. I was just.
Embarrassed by the mess?
It's not that messy.
There are boxes everywhere. I can't tell if you're moving or filming an episode of Hoarders.
I'm just not good at getting rid of old stuff.
Or getting a hold of new friends.
I was going to call, I just needed to straighten up first.
No worries. Have you thought about trying the condo method?
This is an apartment, not a condo.
Mary Kondo with a K. She's an author.
If she doesn't write comic books, I'm not familiar with her work.
She also has a show on Netflix.
Haven't seen it. Still making my way through 27 seasons of Doctor Who. I can probably find the DVDs if you want to watch some.
Sounds great. If we're lucky, we'll find the TV too. Maybe even the TARDIS.
If I had the TARDIS, I'd go back in time and clean up before you got here.
No need. I'll teach you the condo thing. It'll be fun. The secret is don't look for stuff to throw away. Look for stuff to keep. One category at a time. What's in this box?
Nothing.
It'll be easy to throw away then. I'll take it down to the dumpster.
Oh, wait, actually, it's stuff from my old girlfriend.
So that's why you haven't invited me over yet.
What? No, I'm not still. I just hate to see anything good go to waste.
I get it. I'm the same sometimes. I used my Harry Potter toothbrush until the bristles fell out, then kept it as a bookmark.
That's sweet.
And a little gross. But I followed Kondo's advice. We'll do it with this stuff. You lift an object up and only keep it if it sparks joy.
My ex's name was Joy, and she dumped me because there were no sparks. Weird, right?
Almost as weird as showing your Xbox the road's clearly flirting with you.
You're flirting?
No, Kip, I climbed 5 flights of stairs and picked up this box because I missed my morning Pilates. Come on, let's try it. What's this?
A mixed CD she made me.
Do you even have a CD player anymore?
Not one I could find.
Bye. Since you've been gone, somebody that I used to know. These are breakup songs.
These are just artists she liked. Adele, Beyonce, Taylor Swift.
Artists known for breakup songs?
Not every Taylor Swift song is about breakup.
And what T Swift song did she choose?
We are never, ever getting back to it.
Get a grip.
I've got it.
I meant on reality. Okay, seriously now. Do you feel a spark?
No.
Hold on to or toss?
Toss.
Good choice. Moving on, just like Joy. What is this?
A love letter.
He wrote it.
I wrote it, she returned it.
It's blacked out with a Sharpie. She didn't just return it, she redacted it.
It's not all marked out. She left like 4 words.
Read them.
You make me vomit. Why would she say that?
Why would you use the word vomit in a love letter in the first place?
I'll never remember now.
Feel a spark?
Not anymore.
Hold on to or toss?
Toss.
See, easy. What are these?
Love coupons she made me in high school.
And why are you still keeping them?
I don't know, maybe they're still good. There's no expiration date.
The expiration date was the day she dumped you.
I didn't see that in the small print. Maybe they might still hold up in a court of law.
You're going to sue your ex for a slow dance.
Probably not.
A Star Wars marathon makeout session?
She wasn't a fan of Star Wars or making out, really. I'm surprised this was even on the table to begin with.
I don't think it would have been comfortable on the table. Okay, so feel a spark?
Not with these. I'm starting to doubt I find anything good in this box after all.
You might be surprised. What about this? Feel a spark?
No, I just feel her hand. Oh yeah, I feel a spark. Everything else can go.
Wait, let's hold on to those. I hate to see good coupons go to waste.
You want your hints?
Okay, bravo, that was fantastic. Actors, please turn your cameras back on and give your virtual bows. Audience, please give them a round of applause. And hey, you can unmute and type your responses in the chat or just speak to them if you'd like. Let me unpin myself. Right, I see some love being given. Does anybody have any questions for the cats? Feel free to unmute and just ask them. And if you type anything in the chat, I'm going to open it up so I can read it out to them. JT says, great job, everyone. I'll give you a few minutes to type in some questions if you have them. Sushil says, awesome performance. Give it a little while so people can type in the chat if they want. I'll read it right out. I'm going to pin all the actors so you can see them. Navia says, awesome play. Sushil asks, how long did you all practice? And that's a question for the actors. You all can chime in.
Well, we auditioned in like February, so it's been about a month, and we usually have practice on Thursdays.
Yuga says that was a great performance. We enjoyed it a lot. Thank you. Actors, did you want to say anything to the audience? Nipur asks, so how did you practice, in person or virtual?
We practiced virtually, like Tisha said, every Thursday we would log on into Zoom and practice our scripts.
Sushil asked, did you all meet in person as well?
No, none of us met in person.
Nipur says, awesome performance. Give it a few more minutes for some more comments. And let me make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm going to scroll through the chat. Okay. I have a question for the actors. Oh, wait, let's see. Sebesh says, nice performance. Oh. Sarah, how many of you was this like your first time to perform virtually?
Oh yeah, it was my first time doing a virtual performance.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Well, how did you all feel about your virtual performance? Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did wonderfully. Audience, let's give our actors another hand clap. And then actors, let's give our audience a hand clap. We want to thank you all for coming out. The actors supplied their talent, but without an audience, this performance would have been a very lonely place. We appreciate you so much for showing your support. And I want to let you all know that for some reason I cannot read tonight, that Teen Zoom Theater will continue and have a summer production. Our summer production will be hybrid, so we'll have some virtual parts and some in-person roles. So some of you asked if the actors had a chance to meet each other in person, or if they rehearsed virtually or in person. So over the summer, they'll have that chance to come in and meet some of their fellow actors in person and to rehearse in person. And when we do our hybrid performance, we usually have characters who are virtual that are speaking to the physical actors on stage. So if you are or know of actors in middle school or high school, please encourage them to audition for future productions. No previous acting experience is required. Just check our website periodically for future announcements about auditions. So we have one more thank you video to play for all of you, our wonderful guests, and then we'll say goodnight. And actors, please remain online for a few minutes after the audience leaves for a special message. But thank you to all of our audience members, and here is our goodbye video.